Is there one song maybe that you, for this new album, you dug out of the riff graveyard? It was all new.
On the new album?
Yeah?
I know like the main, I don't remember anything from the new album. There's so many riffs on the new album. You know, like I'm trying to go through like each song. I know on the last album, Days Turn Blue to Gray was a riff from the More Things Change era.
Okay.
But off the top of my head, that's the only one that I'm remembering right now.
Well, the album is called The Blackening. Any specific reason for you to call it this way?
You know, it just seemed like it really captured the vibe of the music we had created. You know, a very dark, angry album. You know.
Is it any specific for you? If you read out, you wrote the lyrics. Is there for you some certain themes that maybe you can say, well, in hindsight, hey, maybe this album is more about this theme for you?
Yeah, some people have called it like a concept album. I don't really consider it a concept album because there's no real, you know, other than like, you know, fucked up shit. Like, you know, there's no real, you know, I mean, the way I kind of look at our lyrics, I kind of look at it as like modern blues. You know, we're singing about the dark side of life. We're singing about, you know, things that are wrong with the world, you know, and it's even maybe a step farther than that is that it's kind of like a punk rock, you know, not nihilistic because there is hope, but, you know, that kind of, you know, a harsh look at society and saying that shit needs to change, you know, and I don't know what that is. I'm not a politician. I'm not going to run for a politician or try and change it, but, you know, we address it. So, you know, there's some very, you know, kind of controversial topics. You know, there's two very strong anti-war songs. There's songs that are, you know, very kind of anti-Christian and songs that are, you know, just about like depression and about suicide and stuff like that. So there's no real theme other than it's just negative energy, but it's negative energy that we're purging so that we and our fans can have that kind of catharsis and a group catharsis for, you know, getting this negativity out of us.
Do you always write lyrics, or is it for you I mean, when you're on the road, you always write, constantly writing, or only when you have a song finished, music-wise, and then you put the lyrics to it?
It's pretty rare that I write lyrics first. You know, every once in a while, but it's very, very rare. I mean, I kind of, like a lot of times, I just kind of wait till the song is kind of going somewhere, and then just try a bunch of ideas and see what kind of sticks, you know, like different topics, different whatever, and just kind of see.
What do you mean, just a line? Maybe
just different topics, you know, like I'll start making up lyrics about X or make lyrics about this or that or whatever. So there's no real like rhyme or reason. And then at one point, something will kind of click, you know, and there's no formula for what that is. I can't just sit there, I want this song to be about that, you know. Like I've done that a million times, and whenever you sit there and go, okay, this song's going to be about that, it never works out like that. It's like you just kind of let the song take you where it takes you. And I know that's very arcane, you know, to say it like that, but that's, in a nutshell, that's the way it is.